Good morning, everybody. And a happy Wednesday. What's cracking, baby? What's happening? No sound on the intro. What? Hold on. What the? Hold on. Do we need to do that again? Come on. No sound? What the hell? Hold on. Let me see here. I see the issue. You guys want to run it back? You guys want to run it back? All right, fine. We'll run it back. All right. Hold on. Sorry. My bad.
You're now watching Riffs.
We'll call it 90,000 on the day, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's that 35 tag as promised.
Riff shows the Jack 8.
Cash is flowing to
Look at
Riffs.
that, just getting the absolute maximum.
And it's Riffs winning one of the biggest pots of the session. Wow.
$250,000 on the week, baby. Let's go. This is your entry. This is your ad. This is your takeout. Boom. Right there. See? That's momentum, baby. I love you folks that caught that. You're likely going to be a lot better than you were last year, as long as you take it seriously. There's nothing that makes me happier than when I see you folks win. All right, there we go. Welcome back. Woo! Gee. I don't know why that didn't work the first time, but shout out to the content team who pulled that one out. Run it back. That's it. We're doing it one time only. White House Director Hassett says consumers have been made better off by Trump's tariffs. There you go. The man said it. It's official. Ribsy, you killed it yesterday. What was the grand total on the bag? I mean, we killed it in wealth charts. Killed it on Globex. You have to exit the tunnel or step up to the plate with that intro. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. How y'all doing this morning? Let me know the temperature of how you're feeling right now. WL or mid? Drop it in chat. WL or mid? WL or mid? How are we feeling today? WL or mid? Damn, everybody's feeling good today? Okay, we got some mids. Kevin's a little bit mid there. Day Trader Rick, a little bit of mid. Anybody catch this insane drop? I know I didn't. Do we need a mid emoji? Scott Martin, we need an emoji. Feeling good as Dakota after he took... Dude, what happened? I didn't see the stream. Did you guys talk to Dakota about Tom's girls? NQ drop and MGC pump. Nice. Let me see. Oh, wow. Damn, what's going on with gold? What the fuck? Why is gold hitting the moon right now? Gold's going crazy right now. What in the world? Look at gold right now. What in the world? Jeez. I think I can still trade gold and Lucid, right? Yeah, it's crazy. Nice. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Vibe Trade. My man. What's cracking, baby? That's awesome. Everybody wish Vibe Trade Channel happy birthday there. Dude, this is, that's an insane rip from gold there. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even have it on my charts over here. That's crazy. It's up 1.69 giggity%. Jeez. We do have some news coming at the bottom of the hour here, champs. We do have housing starts, building permits, New York Fed business service activities. That's all coming at the bottom of the hour. Let's do a channel gamble points for that. Happy birthday, brother. All right, let's see here. Let's do 836 in the morning. By the way, we're doing a $2,800 hunt today. You yeeters. 28 high. Okay, 5 minutes to lock in these predictions, folks. 836 is the time that we check. It's the opening print on 836. The opening print on 836. Whatever TradingView says the opening print is at 836. Very special day because it's my wife's birthday too. We have the same birthday. That's special. That's awesome, man. Very cool. When you say $2,800 hunt, what does that mean? It means we're going to budget $2,800 for a slot hunt. Probably do $2 cap on spins, 100 spins. Just a fun way to pass the time. And maybe trade a little bit of the Percy, you know. Rips, I'm on wealth charts for Apex. Do you know where the hotkeys are located to switch on after? Yes, there's a setting. Let me open up my wealth charts over here. Why does it never save? It's so weird. Just never saves my freaking wealth charts thing. It's so weird. Never wants to save my layout. Can't we have this moved over a little bit? Really? Oh, you know what? Maybe like, there we go. Right there. You go to settings, keyboard shortcuts, components. There you go. You have to go to components. So go to the top right gear settings, then go to keyboard shortcuts, and then shortcut access components. Turn on both the chart and the trading DOM. That's what I did to make it work. I feel a little bit under pressure because Apex banned me from buying new evals. I can continue trading my existing accounts, but if I blow them, no Apex anymore. Take it slow, brother. Take it slow. I heard that they are cracking down on people that were hedging evals and just like blasting and blasting and blasting and blasting. But I've also heard some other things are coming out from Apex that are good. It's a rumor. So, Scott Martin, are you in here right now? Good morning from Boston. Nice. Good to see you. Where's everybody from? We need a mid emoji, Scott. You're the emoji master. We have a W, we have an L, we need a mid. Boston stand up. Wow, we got another Boston. Can't tell you the rumor until it becomes true. Orlando, Amsterdam, NYC, Virginia, Denver, Michigan, Las Vegas. Let's go, baby. Yee. Richmond, VA, Montana, Iowa, Tunisia. Nice. Amsterdam, who? Who was that? Who said Amsterdam? Theodore. Nashville, Estonia, Norfolk, Manitoba, eh? Charlotte, Brooklyn, New York, Estonia, Pittsburgh, Montreal, Ohio, Miami. Dude, Japan, let's go. Konnichiwa. How do you say good morning? What's good morning in Japanese? Ohio gozaimasu. No. Is it Ohio? Ohio gozaimasu? Las Vegas. Yo, we got some Vegas peeps in here. Zurich. Nice, I got it right. Sweet. Thanks again for last night. Best part is the knowledge you share outside of the action killer to see your GC recording too. Absolute beast. Dude, it's freaking awesome, right? That was fun to relive that. I hadn't watched that recording. Dude, it's freaking awesome. It brought me right back to that moment in time. One of the things I want to update, let me know if this would be helpful for you folks, but one of the things I want to update, nope, that's not it. Sorry. Whoops, turning that off. My bad. Got ahead of ourselves. I wanted to play it again. Whoopsie. One of the things, do you think it'd be helpful to have regular trading hours previous day high? Because we would have this marked out on Rip's key levels. I think that would be super helpful, right? Because look, if over on wealth charts, we have the previous day high there like that, and look at how well that level is reacting. You see what I'm saying? I'm right there, right there, right there. I think I want to bring that to Rip's key levels. Regular trading hours, Previous day high, previous day mid, previous day low. Regular trading hours. Let's add that, baby. Let's get that going. I think that's, I'll get that updated by the end of the week. That is my promise to you, okay? Let's do that. Because we're missing that right now. I'll want to make sure all of us have that. ETA on the RIP scalper indicator, that's going to have to be probably next week now, given that that update's more important to add to RIP's key levels. And then the RIP Scalper Pro, I want to have there's going to be something when it actually breaks these levels. So what's up, James? What's up, Kay? How are you? Doc Wah. What was that info about Apex? Did they change something? Sorry, just tuned in. No, 90% off right now. All I know is that they're actively looking to cut down on people that are like YOLO style. I don't know. That's what I've heard. Any Ramadan discounts? 90% off, baby. 90% off, dog. Most of the volume is during regular trading hours, so that's a must-have. I agree, 100%. That's one of the things that we've been lacking on. Do they have this indicator on well charts? Yes, they do. And if you copy my layout, you will have it too. Can you please make an MAE level indicator in TradingView? I don't know how that would work because like you're trading Top Step, or I'm sorry, Apex in TradingView? Thank you, Rule 1 Investor. Let me put that in my notes. There we go. Yes. TradingView PineScript doesn't have access to that information. Yeah, I mean, there's no way that would work, actually. I don't know how to do that yet, bro. I haven't traded wealth charts just because I haven't played with it enough yet. Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to import my layout. It's just you go to layouts and you put import, and then I give you a code, and then it pops right in. So if you have wealth charts right now, we can do it together. Yeah, there you go. Ripspawn just posted it. I'm looking for this to kind of break out of this consolidatory range right now. I do think the market is short from here, but I just want to be patient and wait. We have wealth charts to trade, which I'm super nervous about, obviously. So wealth charts to trade. I think that's it. Oh, no, wait, what am I saying? Derp? I'm just staring at the wealth chart. My brain sometimes. Lucid Black, Alpha Zero, TBT, and Tradeify. What do we trade? Lucid Black I could pass today. I don't know, though. I do not know. We have news coming in 10 minutes. 10 minutes at the bottom of the hour. Tanzil says, emotions got a hang of me today, just effed up big time and now blown fundeds with no rent money. Dude, don't. No. Trading with that kind of pressure on you is one of the hardest things to do. I'll say it right now. Like, trading with that type of pressure on you is nearly impossible. You're trying to do the impossible. I kind of like this rejection, but we're coming down to a triple bottom here in the S&Ps. We're in a triple bottom too in the NASDAQ. I'm going to try this short here, actually. Looking for this pressure to the downside. Tight stop on this one, just one contract per account. Lucid Black. If we can break this structure to the downside, I want to be aggressive in adding to this. There's a likelihood that we will get bought up here at these lows, but I want to look and anticipate a break to the low side. So if we snap here, want to add to it. If we don't have continuation, we just cut it short. No pun intended. We're holding at 83 on the lows in the S&Ps here. But this is an anticipatory trade looking for the triple bottom break here in both the S&Ps and the NASDAQ, and looking for that pressure to continue in Microsoft. Microsoft has weight in both the S&Ps and the NASDAQ. Like I said, very tight stops here. Let's see if we hold underneath at all. If not, we just cut it. Stops. Almost got ticked there. Almost. And we're holding still. They're stacking up some bids under, yeah, right around those 80s there. Very close to getting ticked out here. Is pushing right back to this midpoint. See if it contracts that liquidity back below the 80s here. We have a nice little flush, then we gone. And stopped out. Wow. Well, that's what happens when you're anticipatory on a trade. That's why I always recommend, if you're going to do something like that, break and retest is always going to be safer. I'm anticipating a huge flash and a flush down below in that one. What would you do in my situation? I would hang up trading for a while, if I'm being honest. Oh, don't tell me that we were the top tick there. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Top tick exit. Top tick stop. I'm back in below 80s now. Any updates on the situation in Iran? I haven't seen any news coming across, but the talks have been positive. The talks were very, very positive. So back down at this bottoming area here. The fact that we sold off right from where we got ticked out makes me pretty confident that we would have at least some sellers bringing us back down to that 67 level. It has been rinsing around this area, but that was an aggressive seller that showed up. It is lower volume, of course. Bottom of the hour is going to bring us some news, and bottom of the hour should bring us some more liquidity to trade. So back at the 80s here, let's see if we have any kind of push back down below these 80s that we can target. Market makers under your stem stop loss. They always do that. Big fans of the stream, of course. For shame. And it's still holding up those bids there at the bottom. See if they want to pop this thing back up where we got previously stopped out there. 2,500 trailing drawdown on Apex. If you're trading the micros, I mean, if you have 2,500, you can risk 30% of that. So do 30% calculation of 2,500. And then you'll find out pretty quickly what you should be risking per trade. I would say, taking less than that. I'd do 15% of that risk. We are pushing up towards these 90s now. It is now exceeding where we got stopped out prior. NASDAQ very slowly creeping to the upside alongside the S&Ps here. Microsoft has bounced, as well as Meta and Nvidia kind of holding up here too. Actually showing some stronger bids coming in right below 80, kind of chasing this price up. We have an 87 on the offer. See if anybody swipes at that. Kind of chasing that down. Yeah, there's somebody who's trying to get filled and we just filled it. So definitely some buyers on this tape. I was hoping that 87 pressure would see potentially some sales here. I want to be flat for that 8:30 a.m. data. I'm just going to stop out right there. I want to be flat for that 8:30 data because there's going to be a kerfuffleation right there at the bottom of the hour. So we'll try to get back in here after that 8:30 news, see if we have some directionality. Right now, they are holding bids down there. They didn't want to break that triple bottom. Still showing some tremendous weakness out of Meta. Meta has not found any green candles in the last, six or seven 15-minute bars. So we'll see if the rest of the Mag 7 is going to follow suit with Meta. They're just kind of hanging up here. Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla, and Google all sort of just hanging. So let's see. We are holding at 900 here. It's going to be interesting to see how this data is received. I want to follow the momentum of the data. We are about 2 minutes out from the data. 2 minutes out from the data hitting us. We're seeing some offers and bids getting pulled here. Would have been really nice to short that 900 area, but too close to the news. Too close to the news. The over-under is at 901. Let's see what the channel points are. Wow, almost split 50-50 here. 50-50 for the channel point split. Unbelievable. When that 87 lot got absorbed, does that always indicate buys in that direction? Or just going to pay attention to context of the chart? It's context, but it's also the fact that we have strong enough buyers that are going to take that out. So you are seeing buyers on the tape that they want to walk that up a little bit. Or at least there's somebody trying to, it could be somebody short trying to buy to cover. Time frame of my chart right now, you can see the time frame at the bottom there. This is 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. There's no specific time frame given that I can do this. Wee, 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 wee. You can zoom in and out. Check your Tradeovate. It just uncopied my group. Check your Tradeovate. I love when they do that little trick right before the bottom of the hour. I love it. Tradeovate, you dirty devils. It just uncopied my copies. I had to reselect it. They do that all the time. Make sure you're always watching to see if your copy group is selected. I don't know why they do that little refresh trick. Usually before the bottom of the hour, just try to mess you up. Oh man, those dirty devils. I love how they do that. It's so fun. Also before market open. Yeah, it seems like they do it right before the bottom of the hour. All right, here we go. News coming in. Here we go. Going to be a mass amount of data coming through. 112 there on the bid. And they already just slammed it into the market. January housing starts a little bit hotter than expected. Preliminary goods orders cooler than expected. Durable goods up as well. Building permits slightly higher. We're currently holding above 900s. I'm going to try a long here. See if we have this continuation. Terrible fill on my long. Adding to that here for that anticipation up through these 20s. Nice push up here. Wow, there it's so thin, even though we're pushing up so heavily. It's so freaking thin. Unbelievably thin. Highest reading since July for housing starts and building permits. See if we can, wow, they're rejecting that heavily. They couldn't even reclaim 912. I want to see if we can get packed above 910 here. Watching here at 910. Looks like the aggression has stalled. I'm going to pull that out real quick here. See if we have that aggression back above 910. We have an order above in S&Ps. If we do swipe that order at the S&Ps, we're not doing it right now. Watching back here at 905. Still very thin. I'm going to try that short now. Below 900 is the target. Anything under 910 I'm going to see as weakness, especially since we aren't swiping up at that offer in the S&Ps. So anything below 910 I'm seeing as weakness here. If they're just going for the old rinse, we'll see that pretty quickly if they don't tag out at 895 here in the NASDAQ. So again, pushing at 910. Very thin still in the NASDAQ. Volume has declined substantially. Okay, through 900 there, very nice. Watching 895 now. Adding for that push through 895. Should have that acceptance through 895 and tag at that 890 area now. Nice pull, watching for the flush through 895 now. Or sorry, 890 rather. Right at the point of control, I want to see a lot of pressure here. We should have some pressure right below the shelf. Just watching for that. S&P should crater through this as well, and that should add to this. Any pop I'm likely to add to as well. Looking for that fade through 885 now. Some bids at 890. Weakness at 890 again. We had a bid and they pulled it. So just watching here, dancing underneath 900. We should have a flash to 885 here. Pulling down, there's that 885 pull. Trying to cover two contracts here. Did not tap into 885, but let's see if we can try again for a little bit of a fade underneath 890 here. I'm going to pull off one more here on the bid. I'm not liking how they're bidding 887 here. They're stacking it up pretty heavy here underneath. So pulled off one more. Watching 885 now. One more out on the bid there. There's 885 covering there. So from green to red to green. I don't like how they're finessing this heavily here. They're not ready to break it yet. Watching 880 for a re-entry potentially. Weakness out of Amazon. Nvidia's cratering towards, well, not cratering, but testing the VWAP. So nice rejection up there at 920. We boarded the flight to the downside right around 900 there. Took it off at 885. So 15 points of alpha got us back green across the board here. Let's see if we have this week up towards 900. The volume has dropped tremendously, so there might not be a scalp for us here. We might have to wait till the top of the hour. 30 seconds till the channel points. It is a photo finish. Let's get in here. Channel points gamble is at 901. Above or below 24,901. It might be a photo finish here. 15 seconds to go. Can the market find the juice to reverse back to 901? The channel points gamblers are sweating their tits off right now. And we are seeing that the unders are going to take this one, ladies and gentlemen. The belows win that one. Let's do another prediction. Let's get it fired up here. Let's do one for 906. Oh my gosh, look at now it's going to go for it, right? Oh my goodness. All right, there you go. 906 predictions are live. Did you ever decide to get trade day accounts? I'm going to get one. In fact, I should get it now that I think about it. I keep forgetting. Thank you for reminding me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Buying it right now. Okay. Oh, I got to do a code they sent to my email. Okie dokie. Bang. Okay. I don't need to watch all these videos. We're still setting your trading account. Do not attempt to change your password during this time. Okay, I won't. I got a 50K end of day evaluation, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I've purchased. Bang. Bang, 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 biggity. Okay, we've set it up. Okay. Launch. Wait, no, it says we're still setting it up. Dashboard. 5 contracts, minis, 50 contracts, micros. So what is my goal here on this? What is my goal? Launch trading platform. TradeAvay. Where's my login? Give me my details. Where's my password? Where do I find my password for this? All right, we can zoom out on this now. Oh, the market's doing lovely things and I'm caught doing... Where do I find the password to get into this? Anybody know? Trade Day? Where do you get your login information for Trade Day? Anybody know? It's a mystery. We're back at this triple bottom breaking area, or now it's quadruple, I guess. Anybody know on Trade Day how the hell you find your password to log in? Okay, I'm gonna try this short here. I'm a sucker for this area. I'm a big sucker for this area because if we break down, boy howdy, it's gonna be tremendous. I'm a big old sucker for this area. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. 68.84 if we take that out. Should be a tremendous roll here, at least to 62. 4 points lower. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. 62, we might see a little bounce here. Yep, there's that little flick. Little wicked easy. Email, I did yesterday give you a code. Okay. I'll check that in a minute. Meanwhile, we're trading. I'm very optimistic about this area of price. Through the 60s. Show me potato salad. Yes. Show me that flush of 55 too. While you're at it, that flush of 55 would be just so juicy. Don't reject 62, whatever you do. Whatever you do, don't reject 62. One of my favorite rhymes. Let's see if we get this beautiful flush at 55. We need to flush to 880 in the S&Ps. The longer we hold here too, the worse it is for me. But 55 should be taken out right here now. Show me the fade through 55. That is the current hourly low, by the way. There's that 55. Some players are getting schmeckled there. I'm surprised we're not making more on this trade. Okay, taking off some here. On the bid, didn't get filled. Should get filled right there. Stop front running my bids and my sim orders, dinguses. There we go, filled. Bang, there we go. Whee! Filled at 51. Sweet. Anybody else catch that flush? I was too busy looking at Trade Day's login information to catch the majority of the move, but hey, we're here for it, champions. We're here for it. Enter your trade day username and password. Huh? What the fuck? It doesn't send me my password? Dude, now we're... Anybody ever used trade day before? Can figure this out? Anybody? Somebody just had to say trade day in chat. It says start trading now. Click on start trading now. It doesn't autofill your password. It just brings me to Tradeovate's landing page, dude. Same password that you use for trade day? But what's the username? The hell's the username? What's the username? Tradeovate username and pass as your trade day username. I don't know what my trade day username is, bro. The hell is my username on here? Oh, okay, there we go. Found it. And then, okay, that makes sense. The hell's my password now? I don't know these things. How would I know them? Good God. Passwords. Ooh, this song is sultry. Give it to me. Yeah. Give it to me, NASDAQ. You dirty little girl. Ooh, NASDAQ. Don't touch me like that. Rips, you know almost everything. I know shit, dude. I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. Oh, did this work? Did this work? Oh, I'm in there? Like swimwear? Yes. Okay. Get me in? Reading all the license terms? Yes, of course I'm reading that. Oh, they don't even have a Tradeovate prompt. Okay. Eltden is the name of my account. Oh, and I have delayed data. Sweet. Okay, cool. We're in there, though, at least. All right, back to the lecture at hand. I don't know shit. Wait, did it bounce right at the MC level? Don't tell me. Dude, the MC level's have been so hot lately. That's not what I want to look at. Oh my God, look at the MC levels, bros. Are you shitting me? Did you see the MC levels this morning? Where's my homies in the MC? MC people, did you see the frickin' levels this morning? Are you shitting me? Good Lord. What the fuck? What a wizard, dude. That's insane, actually. Come on. 59, 12, and fucking 50? Jesus. Jiminy Christmas. That's insane. MC level, mother chucking. I don't know. Nothing. Ignore me. I'm speaking in tongues. Okay. Back to center. Back to center. Who here caught that flush? Drop a W in chat. Drop an L if you missed it. Vince Media says, just secured my first channel points rewards, so some MC coincidentally almost my 2-year anniversary of being in there. Let's go, baby. What's your name in there, Broham? Let me add that to your time. What is it, Vitz? What's your name in there? Verna, okay. Found you. Dude, happy 2 years. Let's go. You're good until March 28th. Bang. Ba-bang, bang, biggity bang. Bang, ba-bang, bang, biggity bang. We're in that consolidation right now. The market has found balance for the time being, but 68.75 in the S&Ps might be the hot spot to watch. There we go. We're running right for it, as I said it. Okay. Done and done. Cool. Back to trading. Yep, 68.75 on the ticket. Punch that ticket, ladies and gentlemen. We have boarded the bus to Value Town. A lot of acceptance down there. We are cleanly below the VWAP. Right now, we are seeing those equities starting to push lower, as expected. Yo, Rose, if you got a second, can you talk about visualization, how you use it again, by using it in context of being stable and consistent as opposed to visualizing P&L results? Yeah, we'll get to that. Let me try to actually get on some trades here. I keep getting sidetracked like a dog chasing parked cars. I got a whole dose of the stupids over here. Ripsmod has 8 unread messages right now. What is going on with Ripsmod? I've had you on mute, thank God. Can you answer this? I mean, didn't you already answer it? Hi, Rips. Kelly Ann and Duck was bashing you in their Discord yesterday evening. What else is new? People bashing me online? What? No way. I can't believe it. Who's Duck? I don't even have any idea who Duck is. We are rejecting underneath 35 here. We're going to button on a short again. We're going to anticipate that this hits that 820 liquidity that's nestled down there. So putting on another short here in our Lucid Black accounts. I mean, that's a great way to weed out people who are mega retarded, I guess. You know? In my opinion. Let's bash the guy who traded an account from $100,000 to $3 million, transparently trading it every single day on their stream. Let's bash that guy. Says something about the content of their character, I'd say. You know what I mean? If we get this snap, crackle, and roll down below 825, we are in consolidation right now, but if we get this snap, crackle, and roll, I'll love it. Adding here at the top of the range. Adding once more at the top of the range here. Targeting that liquidity at 820. That's what I'm going for here. We are at 875 as well. 875 in the S&Ps. We flashed up to 840 here. Now coming back down, if we break this 35 area, we will see this slam down back to 25 here. So just targeting that push back down. Should see it right below this 30 snap. Get that nice little connection. It must be DM hour right now. Been short since 889. I love that. That is fantastic. We're wiggling right below, and we're looking for that 30 snap now. Can we get that cute little 30 snap? Can you give us what we're looking for, NASCRAC? There it is. Thank you. Gonna cover half the position right here. If you can show me bids. I gotta stop trying to cover on the bid and being cute with NASDAQ when it's this thin. Oh, you can push it back into 30s. I know you can. Stop bidding it. I'm at 29 halves for my bid to cover. Just tickle it, would you? It didn't print 29 halves, or you're kidding me? You're kidding me. You don't print 29 halves there? I don't believe you. Well, we got filled a little bit more there. $31 on the bid. Just took it out. Some more sellers here. They are really firming up underneath 30 here. Something fierce. Yeah, I'll just cover. They're playing too many games with me. Too infuriated. They're just dancing around, bouncing it off, gapping the spreads by 5 or 6 ticks. So, rather take the profit than deal with their nonsense. Added an extra 1,000. 200 per account, 5 accounts. Caught that short for $750. There you go, Rogue Citizen News. Let's go, baby. Top of the hours in 6 minutes. We should see a lot more liquidity coming in at that time. See if we have active data here on trade day. Yes, we do. I have no idea what my profit targets are on this at all. If anybody wants to let me know, the 50K accounts, what that would be. That liquidity is going to get swept there at 820 now. We are breaking back down into this structure that we saw during Asia's session. We're going to the midpoint, basically, of Asia's session liquidity, around that 820 number. It's a 50K end-of-day eval for trade day. I have no idea what my profit targets are, how many days to pass. No clue about any of that. Romero says, trading with you on a practice account up for the day. Thank you, sir. Let's go, baby. There's that 820 exchange. They took half of the liquidity that was resting there. Passive 40 lots. Still some aggressive sellers here, but there are some people feathering out of their shorts. 5 minutes to the top of the hour here. 5 minutes. Five minutes, 30% consistency, 5 days pass on traded. What's the target? 3K? I'm guessing 3K on a 50K, or is it less? I use the Wealth Charts copier for my Apex accounts. It's built into Wealth Charts. So the most I can make is $900. 30% consistency? Okay, so $900 is the most I can make in a single session. Got it. Thank you. And 5 contracts cap. Okay, back short here. Back short targeting these lows. Anything underneath 840 is valid for me. Tickling into 835 here. We're just printing in this consolidatory zone. A flush below 820 would bring us lower, probably interact with the 6870 in the S&Ps as well. Any plans to restart a personal account? I trade my personal account every day. I just don't stream it anymore. Might have to, I kind of want to do an FAQ section on the website. We have the same questions that come through. There's your 820. Delivered. I see a lot of familiar faces. A lot of familiar faces, and I swear you guys watch the stream. Do you give mentorship? You're in it right now, my friend. This is the mentorship. You are in it for free. For free. Best price ever, baby. We rejected right at 820. Back to 835, see if we can hang here for a little bit. Added one more below 830. Flush of 25 coming. Anticipating the flush of 25. Back to 835. We're just trying to scalp around this range here. We are printing most of the volume shelf right here, so we should be able to exploit a little flush below 25 if we can find it. Watching here for a little tickle below 25. Still valid below 840. We are coming close to the top of the hour as well. Looking for this to lead down below 25 here. In this tight little range. Nobody is aggressively swiping up at 835 yet. If we do get that, we should have a rejection. 835 swipe and rejection. If it comes. They're just holding right at 30 for now. Possibly tickling it now. Uh, 9 a.m. is going to bring us something here in about 15 seconds. 15 seconds here. Would like to get that acceptance below, if we can get a little bit, and then reduce. If we get this little tag, like 2 ticks below. $9 a.m. liquidity coming in. We did take a little bit of that 35 player. Covering a little bit there into that flush. Watching to see if we can get that 25 interaction we've been looking for. Doesn't look like that. Covering one more. Holy, range bound. Still got one on. Rejection underneath 30 currently is nice. 25 still holding. It's like what's that movie with Bruce Willis? Unbreakable. 825, the unbreakable level. Nice work there, Ferrari Phil. Let's go, baby. 820 still trading here. Let's see if we can get this nice little flush below. It is DM hour right now, I tell you. I don't understand. Popular time to DM. Very nice flush. Who's still holding? Looking for that previous 4-hour low. Or just a big old rejection, either way. 8 handle rejection, 10 handle rejection. I need to start trading with do not disturb mode on. Adding right here for the flush back under 20. Should be able to chase this down, targeting the previous 4-hour low. Had a bounce right at 68.70, exactly on the ticket. Back at 825 here. Looking for that rejection underneath 825. It's actually a good feature in Windows 11. You can turn on Do Not Disturb mode. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. Watching for this acceptance back to 25. Somebody's tapping into bids. And it's not an iceberg, no. We should be able to clear back below 25 here. And get a nice little sweep. Again, if we're under 840, it's still valid. Still targeting that previous 4-hour low. Still spotty liquidity, surprisingly. Very, very spotty. I'm seeing a lot of people shorting this too still. Let's stop down. Still seeing a lot of people shorting into this push. I just can't withstand it on a prop account, so I just got to take that off. I'm going to look for a rejection at the top of this range and then get back into it, which is what we're doing right now. So back into it here, below 30s. 25 acceptance coming in. Might have to wait for regular trading hours. It's still very, very spotty. They're showing bids, whipping it around. 4 tick spreads. Looking for that acceptance back at 25. We're at the tippy top of the range here. You can see a lot of people still shorting into this move. Shorting into every single pop, but we're not getting continuation to the downside. Looking for a 10-handle reflex down. $840s are trading. They're stacking at 840 now. To the upside. They're gapping bids again to the downside. Should be a positive sign, but they could just spread it wide again and just flip it up by seven handles. And we might have to wait for regular trading hours volume. This is leaving a lot to be desired here. We're running into key areas and we're not pushing back through, which I do not want to see in this position. See if we get that flux through 830. This is the Y-Files theme, isn't it? Just need that crack through 830. Yeah, this is Hecklefish. Yeah, there's too many buyers still on this tape. We're not getting it through key areas. A flush through 830 would be what I'm looking for here. That'd be 875 in the S&Ps here, testing it now. Testing that 830 level. Some bigger bids stepping in. Still heavy offers too, which is just crazy. Heavy offers towards 840. Massive size. Still heavy offers on this NASDAQ tape. Very heavy offers. Somebody iceberged 15 contracts. Don't really understand the point of that. See if we crack below 875 in the S&Ps and 830 here in the NASDAQ. Testing 830s. Not an iceberg, but a little bit of size. Still testing 830s. They're just not breaking it. There's enough sellers that are building up that we can break it. We just have to break 875 and 830. Microsoft could go here too. Testing again. That is the midpoint of liquidity that we've been trading basically for the last hour too. Ooh, I don't like how they're, yeah, they just pulled a lot of orders there. I do not like that at all. They pulled a whole bunch of orders from the algorithms that were stacking orders above. Now refreshing. Let's see what happens here on this refresh. Yeah, they're gapping spreads again. I do not like when they're gapping those spreads. I'm going to cut that right there. I'll wait for regular trading hours. It's just too trappy right now. Way too trappy. It's just too trappy. They're just gapping spreads and walking it. It's like huge, huge spreads. They're just gapping it and spreading it. All right, so we are 21 minutes away from the market opening. 21 minutes. We are still underneath VWAP here. We're still underneath Asia's high. I think we'll have a lot better luck during regular trading hours when volume's coming in. Right now, it's just way too thin. Volume's declining. We're running into key levels and we're not able to break them for the time being. So I'm going to do what I should have done a little bit ago here. Focus mode is on. I can no longer see any DMs coming through. Thank fucking God. Literally ridiculous, dude. I don't understand, like, why. What is going on today? I'm getting more DMs than fucking the goddamn president. Like, Jesus Christ. It's unbelievable. Ah, that's better. Focus mode is on. Can no longer get bling, 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 blinged. Should get a Hecklefish sidekick? That would be a good idea. I keep wanting to get a Red Bull. Is that a bad thing? Today was my last day of antibiotics, too. No, it's just like, dude, I got a barrage of DMs. I'm not even gonna say it because it'll sound like I'm making excuses. I got a fucking barrage of DMs when I'm like trying to focus on that last trade where we're up tremendously and it breaks my focus. It's fucking annoying. It's me. All right. Liquidity is slowly coming back into the market here. Yeah, I need to, from now on, I'm just going to turn on focus mode when I'm trading. It makes more sense rather than getting hammered by DMs. So the goal for these accounts today will be to trade these beyond $3,000. I'd say $3,000 in profit. So we got a ways to go here. We're really hammering that 830 level again. Seems that I'm tapping out and playing uncle every single time that we finally get the move that we're looking for, the anticipated roll, which is unfortunate. No energy drinks, man, unless you want to keep feeling like shit. Oh my God, it's not working. Holy shit, it's not working. My focus mode is not fucking working. Okay, I'm going to just quit my messaging apps. This is fucking absurd. How is focus mode not working? What is the point of focus mode? What the fuck? What the fuck is the point of focus mode if it doesn't stop DMs from coming in? Holy fucking shit. What a piece of trash that is. All right, I just closed my platforms where I can get alerts from. Holy shit. Unfucking believable, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not on tilt, you are. Oh, fuck. Some apps could be exempted. I swear to God, I thought that was the end of it. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna fucking break a screen right now. Unbelievable, dude. I can't believe that focus mode is broken. Get a Red Bull, get more amped up. There we go. Break up 30s, by the way. We have nothing on. Oh, don't let it be one of those mornings, dude. Did anybody hold? I fucking covered the tippy top of that. Anybody hold that beautiful, beautiful trade? The default focus mode sucks. I mean, I just closed my messaging platform, so I can't be bothered anymore, but it's just, yeah, that was just too funny. That was the icing on the cake for me there. It was focus mode on Windows 11, by the way. Ribs, how can you analyze the bid and offer and how to trade it? You just got to spend time, brother. This is my 12th year of trading. It just takes a lot of time of reading the tape. I only trade during regular trading hours. One question, do you think about NQ going to trade 23 hours a day? Maybe. I don't know if you knew this, but NQ currently does trade 23 hours a day. That's a fact. It already does it, Playboy. All right, channel points. Let's see, channel points. What was the number for channel points? 906. 906. 834. That's well below 895. The unders are going to win that one. Let's do another one here. Let's do 946 like we always do. 5 minutes for this one, champs. Oh. In New York. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. NASDAQ currently trades 23 hours a day, my friend. Are you talking about equities instead of futures? NASDAQ equities? Market doing all sorts of the good things. Should the FOMC minutes move? No. We already know what happened during the FOMC minutes, my friend. I would not say that's going to be that big of a deal. It's probably one of the bigger things that's happening today, but it's not that big of a deal. Rips, you saw Tori's Ferrari? Yes. Welcome there to the Ferrari family. Haven't seen it in person. All right, let's see what's happening here in the equities. Yeah, a bit of a WD till the open. We'll see what happens here off the open. We're going to try to trade our Lucid Black accounts, get them out of drawdown. They're in $1,300 drawdown per account right now. All I have to do is make $3,000 on each account, and I will have these passed. Or what? No, 34, or I don't know what the number is. It's something. I need to make something to pass these. Slightly less than 3,000 or slightly more. I don't know. We'll find out when we cross that bridge. You're talking about equities, market architects. That's equities. We already have 24-hour trading on Robinhood. So, I mean, it will definitely, people need to sleep. I'm sure that we'll see some things going off in the night. But, I mean, London traders, Asian traders will catch it via NASDAQ futures. So, there's still hedging products available that have been there since the dawn of time. Boom, boom, doom, 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 doom. Hey, G. Exactly right, brother. That's me right now. Ah. All right, we got 12 minutes till the market opens here. 12 minutes. We're going to see a bunch of liquidity entering in the next 13 minutes. I'm sorry, in the next 8 minutes and 10 minutes. First, with these prop accounts you're trading, what is your size so you don't blow up the accounts? You see it on stream. You see exactly what I'm trading live on stream. You can see the position sizing right here. If you missed it, rewind the stream, go back and watch. What do you think about the new meta in trading, plotting the big trades? No idea. If it's working for you, lean into it, baby. Lean into it. Make it happen. Depends on your drawdown, depends on what you're working with. It depends on a whole mess of things, doesn't it? Do I ever swing trade? Only options in my long-term portfolio, leaps. About a 20 handle rejection there off the highs. 47 down to 27. Anybody know if the 30% consistency on Apex is based on profits from the 8-day payout period? Total balance, it's your total profit mark. Total profit mark, if you haven't reached over your drawdown, it uses your drawdown amount. And the trailing drawdown amount doesn't affect it. So I have $250,000 accounts. Those have a $6,500 drawdown, so it's 30% of 6,500. That's how you calculate it. Once you get out of that range, it's your high water mark. Total P&L. 30% of total P&L. Globex is every single day, baby. Sunday through Thursday, every single day. Special one this week. Special one this week. Okay, 10 more minutes until the party starts. 10 more minutes. Buckle in, baby. Buckle in. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. We're in a very tight range here. 845 down to 825. Let's see. Let's see. This music is extra sultry. I love it. I can't escape notifications right now. It's unbelievable. Okay, what do I need to do on my phone? Okay, focus mode on my phone. I cannot escape these notifications. Ah! Fuck my life! I thought I silenced everything. Closed every messaging platform. It's fucking unbelievable, dude. Okay. I think I have everything completely silenced now. Notifications completely silenced. We can have a clean trading session here. Let's pray. Let's pray to the market gods that I don't get any more buzzes, blings, or blips blocking my screen. Messages popping up. I just want to trade pure with you guys this morning. That's all I want to do. Why is the music always so quiet? Let me get that for you. Thanks for calling out, Beastmaster. Make sure we won. Music's too quiet. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Jesus Christ. You guys are so funny, dude. I heard that if you disconnect from the... I heard that the key press is Alt F4. Press Alt F4. It works. How do you not wake up your wife in the morning? It's a soundproof room, baby. Soundproof room. Completely soundproof room. Rips meetings. Okay. Dude, it's so ridiculous. It's like you cannot escape these things. I do think that we are going to head lower, but we might have a bit of a spike higher. So looking up towards maybe like 862 or something. I mean, we haven't broken down below this previous 4-hour low, and it is kind of holding down here. Really, anything can happen, but 759 looks extra juicy to the downside here. It really does. Get a lot of exploring down there. We are probing towards 820 again. We have about 3.5 minutes till the market opens here. Nice flush. If anybody's still holding that original trade, that is a glory story. 30 handle, candle, randle right there. To the downside. Beautiful. What happened with NVIDIA after hours? It was NVIDIA, Meta, and Google, I think. Or I don't know if Google's involved, but Microsoft, maybe some type of that open claw thing. $80 billion of investment going to those companies. There's a headline about it. I talked about it on the Globex stream yesterday at 6 p.m. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be at 100% health. There's your 928 lick, by the way, coming in. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be operating at 100%. I'm probably like 75 or 80% here. All right. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see if we can nail this open here in our Lucid Black evaluation accounts, which we could potentially pass today if we trade them well enough. Big if on that one. All right, inside 1 minute now. Inside 1 minute until the party starts. Market is still heavily getting shorted and sold. We'll have to see here off the open. Are we going to take out these lows, 6870 in the S&Ps? Sort of where we've been trading around. God, that would have been a beautiful, beautiful trade to hold. 845 down here to 812 now. Inside 30 seconds, buckle in. Buckle Rooskies is going to get a wild, wild, wild print here off the open. Going to be a wild ride. See how it shakes out here. Algorithms are getting in there. 10 seconds until Boomtown. 10 seconds until Boomtown. A lot of sellers could be aiming for that previous 4-hour low. Here they come, and they nailed it. Little exchange down there. Appears to me sellers are still taking control of this. I can't. Holding underneath 780 for the time being. See if they can continue to hold underneath this 780 area. Still pushing. Down to that 760 area, which was that point of control from yesterday. Holding at 750 for the time being, watching these bounces towards 780. They're finding some bidders here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Finding some bidders here. Pushing back up. Let's see how hard this rejection is. S&Ps as well rejecting a little bit. Up towards 800, but not taking out 800s yet. I want to see if we can auction below 780. That is the line in the sand for the time being. Back at 800 here. And currently holding that push of 800. Blowing out towards the open New York print here. Back in for a break below 800. There is some pressure above 800 on the offer side. See if we can hold that pressure. Back down towards 780. I want to see us hold below this 780 print. Very whippy and wild here. Seeing if we get this juice below 775. Can we hold below 775, which is the point of control? Looking for that hold below. Potentially more downside here. It's trying for it. See if we can get that to hold below 780 again. It's trying again. Let's see if it will actually hold below 780. Back to 775. Very whippy, very wild. It's trying. I don't think it's gonna go. Stopped out. It was trying for it. I was trying for that push below 780. Very whippy, very wild. Elusive Black is down. Man down. Let's see what else we have here. What would I want to put on? I don't want to trade my Apex yet because it's still too whippy, still too wild. I still think that we can trade lower here. Gold is ripping. Kind of. Let's see if the market settles into some directionality here. It might trade up here above this 830 level and start to explode towards 862. So currently flat. Rejecting at 830, probably going to trade right back below that 75 area. Make sure my copy groups are all selected here. Forget what I can trade in these things. I don't remember what the profit target is. I think it's 40% or 30%. Currently dancing between 780 and 830. Very whippy and wild here. Still showing us that weakness here. It is breaking back below after we traded that liquidity up at 830. Seeing if it's going to find any more sellers here. We're seeing aggressive selling in the S&Ps now. Very aggressive selling in the S&Ps. It is very much range bound, violently range bound for the time being. Dude, can this, dude, now focus is giving me alerts. This is unreal. Focus mode is now giving me alerts, guys. Cannot escape the fucking alerts today. It's pretty unbelievable. Adding into this for the flush below 75, or 755, I should say. 55. Looking for this weakness back at 780, if it will find it. Right now, completely violently range bound here. Holding at those 80s for the time being. Same thing with the S&Ps, violently range bound. They want to take anything below 780 here. They're offering it. This thing is bulling up for a frickin' jam. Watching. Straight back to the point of control. We just need a little bit of a flush through that. It's very, dude, the volume is leaving a lot to be desired here, especially in the NASDAQ, especially with how much red we're seeing in equities. I'm actually shocked that we're not pushing through this harder. It's fucking crazy that we're not. Like, we should see a bigger roll through this. We're just not getting it. Watching right here. I don't understand how we're not rolling right through 760. Should be a flash right through. That point of control is holding very strong here. Nobody wants to interact with it below. We did take off some more contracts here. It's just crazy, these bounces right at 760. I'm actually shocked to see them. We should flash right through that 760 area. They're holding those pushes surprisingly strong. Try to take out one more contract here on the bid. Filled that one. Such a bugger down here. Taking off one more. Try to hold one more through a flush of 760, but not very optimistic given the price action. I'm going to cover that right there. This is just not my desirable tape, I'll tell you what. No continuation, violently range bound. I don't like it. I don't like it. They're holding and holding and holding while equities are, well, Microsoft just had an insane bounce. Violently range bound in both the S&Ps and the NASDAQ right now. Extremely violently range bound. This is insane. Dude, look at this shit. How do we get blessed with this whenever we try to lock in with props? What is going on with this? What is this bullshit? Blah! I hate it. God, I hate it. It's so gross. Thanks, I hate it. Oh, God. Another rejection there above 830. Back into sort of this point of control area. I'm going to try that short for anticipation below 800 here. Add if we tag 830 again. Okay, I want to say flushing 800, but it doesn't. It's trying to. It's trying to. Point of control just got moved towards 800 here. It will be brought down to 75, especially if we exchange some contracts down here. It just got moved. I'm literally not fast enough to close that. That's crazy. It's going to take 75 and go right back to 800, isn't it? Survey says yes. It's phenomenal. I love range-bound markets. They're so fun. Point of control just got moved to 800 again. Will it get moved back to 75? Let's see. I'm literally not fast enough to close that and comment on it. Oh, great job. Okay, can we, like, how do we kill every notification on the planet? Focus notification just gave me 3 notifications. I promise you, Rips will never post a red account blow up on his YouTube. Just hide it and sweep it under the rug. Brother, when I was trading my real account last year, I lost $200,000 live. And I posted that and talked about it. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but maybe it's time to find another hobby. I found one. It's fucking your mom. It's every Tuesday. And it's a fantastic hobby. But if it bothers you, I don't know why you're in here spending your time watching me. Is it because you have a bottle of Jergens next to your screen and you're stroking it? What is your fascination with me if you don't like me so much and you want to comment about why you don't like me so much? You're spending all of this time doing that. It only takes me 5 minutes to make your mother come. If you're spending more than 5 minutes watching me, hate watching me, maybe it's time to find another hobby, my friend. And speaking of red trades, yeah, we got red trades right there all morning long. Good Lord. Okay, we are sweeping 835 again. Wow, look at that rejection. We did it again. We keep on peaking above that and then just slamming right down. The point of control is still back at 800 here. What's going on in the Dow? I don't actually have Dow pulled up right now. I don't know how exactly we're going to sweep under the rug the first hour and 35 of this stream where we lost $4,400 per account. I don't know how we're going to, hey, champions, any ideas how we're going to sweep the first 90 minutes of the stream under the rug that are going to be archived for the rest of the life on the YouTube channel? How do we sweep that under the rug, guys? What do we do? Anybody have any ideas? Please help. Time travel? Take the opposite of my trades. That's what we'll do. You came over from Kick to check the YouTube comments. They're still alive and well, I promise you. All right, we are pushing up here. Let's focus. Let's focus. Let's focus up, baby. I mean, the fact that we didn't break below those levels should have probably put me in a long, but even still, we can just wick, you know? We got a level here, Spy. Yes, that is from the morning memo. We're breaking out above 862. Let's see if we can hold above this for a follow-up trade. $62 is a key level here. I'm just watching. 890 is the tag. I'm going to try this long here above 62. 890 is the tag. We're going to keep this light and tight until we can get some confirmation. If we can get this opening up and then 890 tagging the S&Ps, I think we can go for it. Pull back to 50 would be an add for me. Watching here, right at 62. Still pushing above it. Not having any free flow above yet. Breakout into 70s. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Stop down. I love it. Today is one of those days, ladies and gentlemen. That was the NASDAQ market makers watching the stream. Oh, goodness. It is definitely one of them days. I guess 62, dude, I have this level on my chart and it worked swimmingly for if we were shorting from that level. That was lovely for a short. That was everything right there. Do you ever see the ICT clip with him talking about the market makers watching this stuff? Yeah, of course, it's garbage. Nobody's watching sim traders and watching what they're doing. 45 is now the new point of control. Back in. Jesus Christ, this market has just taken the wind out of my sails today. It's just really just testing my patience. We're at the previous 4-hour mid and we are holding above it. We are contracting. Plenty of liquidity above the 70s here. We are seeing a clean bounce here from Microsoft. Clean bounce from NVIDIA. Meta is showing us some promise as well. Back to 62. If this holds 62, I want to add to this here. If we hold 62s, adding long. Looking for that perk above 70 now to hold. $62 is now that line in the sand that we mapped out earlier. See if we can get any kind of buying activity back above that 62 level to set us straight. Watching here on the pop over. Currently holding back to these 50s. Violence at the 50s. Point of control is at the 50s right now. It's holding at the 50s, adding back into it here for a pop over 60s. Tight stop here. Can we get that clean reaction over those 60s? Survey says very violent today in the NQ. Very, very violent. Stopped out. Jesus. These sellers are relentless. Absolutely relentless. That was a 15, yeah, and then right back. It is tough to trade NASDAQ in these prop accounts today. Extremely, extremely tough. I mean, you guys are seeing the wicks on the screen. These are violent, violent wicks. Violent, violent rejections. Continuation is getting smoked and violently rejected. Chances are after we got stopped out, now we're going to have that extension back to where we had it. Back to our average. See if we can get back in here. Currently holding at 850. I can't believe how violent those rejections were. We had, yeah, there it is again. Look at how violent those sellers are, but they're being absorbed. Let's see though. Very, very violent and gappy. Yo, look at this. This is insane. Extreme violence right now in the NQ. Watching here where they're pushing up to. They held right at 800. See if they're pushing up any heavier. Maybe perhaps towards 820. Okay, a lot of absorption here. Yeah, this is some wild stuff. In all honesty, very wild stuff here. There's a 400 lot there that just got taken. Very violent, dude. I'm very happy we chose not to trade our Apex PAs today. I would have been very upset. This is way too violent. I'm going to try this short now, rejecting below 820. Chances are we're going to get smacked in the face somehow. NASDAQ has completely different ideas for us today. Still seeing some sellers coming in, violent sellers, but we're probably going to see a God candle directly in our face given how today's price action has gone. So far, so good. 800s are holding. If we can get this weakness to hold below 800s, see if we can add into this pressure. Or take us back to 820. Either way, we've got time. We've got nothing but time, NASDAQ. Sing its praises. Let's go, NASDAQ. Back in this kerfuffleation where we had the previous point of control. Adding again as we face up towards 820. See if we get this pressure at 820 again. And bring us back down below 800. Chances are I've been wrong on everything. What would it mean if I was wrong again? Probably scream rate to 870 at this point. We're trying for it. 820s are holding. Can we find one of those cool sellers that we met in the past on the tape, you know, like 5 minutes ago? Can we get one of those cool sellers back in the building? That'd be so nice if we found one of those guys. Hey, there you are. I found you. Thank you. Now just bring it a little bit lower, please. Just through those 800s and we can just party. Just a little bit of price action through those 800s and then don't tease us. Oh, it's teasing us. Boy, howdy is it ever. Back to those 800s with a big old tease and then a reflex back up 15 points higher here and right through 820. Oh, goodness. Back in consolidation, probably get one more spike up to blow the accounts and then straight back down to where we want it. Can we get through that 800 level? Everybody's very shy about 800. 6870 is the line in the sand of the S&Ps as well. Can we find the juice to get through 800 before it slams us? Lord have mercy. Give me 800s before 850s. It's like a 50 handle range, threatening a break higher. Pure consolidation for the time being. I don't think it's going to go for us, champs. Nope, blown out. Boy, howdy, this market. It is really testing my patience today. Red on every single thing I've traded. Wrong on every trade idea. Long when we should have been short, short when we should have been long. Just one of those days. One of those days. Yeah, 62 first before 800 breaks. That turns out to be what it is. 50 handle, 60 handle range here. It's unbelievable. Wrong on every trade idea. I think I was wrong on almost every single trade idea I tried today. No key breaking levels. I'm a terrible range trader. Well, I could be a terrible trader in general, but terrible range trader. 860 and then back down. Which Lucid account should I get? We did a vote on Lucid accounts, and I think Lucid Black accounts were the best ones. Yeah, I think it's going to be a no trade day on any funded accounts for me because I can't get a handle on the price action. So it's an evaluation day for me only. Tradeify Select. I don't even remember what those cost, but yeah. You're up in the previous ones, but didn't take profit. I wonder, Ribsmod, I wonder who was blowing up my DMs at the time. I'm going to give you one guess. I wonder at the time when we were looking to close that trade. I just wonder who was spamming me with messages at the time. I have no idea. I can't even begin to think who was spamming me with messages over and 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 over. When we were up, like, God, we were up in, what were we trading before this? We were up in our Lucid accounts. God, I remember a time. Why does nobody like the Lucid Black accounts? Isn't that the fastest to pay out? Is Lucid Black? Why don't we like Lucid Black? I don't understand. I thought Lucid Black was what we all agreed on, that we liked the most. God, gorgeous longs that I just don't see coming. It's fucking unbelievable. If I just reversed myself on every trade idea, we'd be so completely green, it'd be absurd. How, dude, we did like 6 votes one day and everybody's like, black one, black one, black one. And now everybody's like, dude, blacks are the worst. What? How are Lucid Black accounts the worst? Huh? I don't understand how we changed our mind from Lucid Black being the best to Lucid Black being the worst. Yeah, it is Vixpiration today. It is Vixpiration. Dude, this is just insane because it's like if we just reversed our thinking and we're like, hey, it's holding down here. It's refusing to break. The problem is I'm anticipating these breaking levels. It's just funny too. Just terrible trading by me today. Just terrible. Nothing we could do. Okay, so what's the best one? We have Lucid Pro, Lucid Black, Lucid Flex. Lucid Black accounts are 3 days to pay out. Lucid Flex accounts, 5 days to pay out. Lucid Pro accounts, 5 days to pay out. Lucid Direct accounts, 8 days to pay out. So how are Lucid Black not good then? I think you're crazy. I hope some of you are long right now. What a gorgeous long that we already tried. But it did not work. For shame. Do, 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 do. If you guys want to see the market reverse, just let me know and I'll get in along in one of my evaluation accounts right now. And I will top tip the market, promise to you. What do we have? I don't want to do trade day because I want to try it on that one. Maybe Alpha 0. Please don't, I'm long right now. I love how there's always somebody, can you pay out the channel points? Guys, it's one of those days. I don't know how these come across. I really don't get it. One of these days, dude. It's just one of these days. Bro, did you know the channel points? Did you know? Could you pay out the channel points? Please trade these channel points. The channel points, please. It's not like the market's open. Please, channel points. I need my channel points. So we are right now the previous day high. Well, was it really? Yeah, I guess it was the previous day pre-market high. This Alpha 0 account, I think I can pass in one day, right? I'm pretty sure. When was the last time I forgot to pay out a channel points bet? Seriously. Serious question. For real, for real, for real. Okay, and hotkeys aren't working. Let's go, baby. Yeehaw! Hotkeys are not working. Let's go, baby. I can't, wait. Oh, because I have it. Okay, they are working. I just had the quantity set to the wrong amount. Great, we just lost that whole push-up from 920, 940. Wee-hee, it's one of those days, baby. It certainly is, isn't it? It's one of those days. One of those days. All right, long and strong in Alpha Zero. Microsoft kind of rejecting up here. Caution flag is out. This is a 50K Alpha Zero account. What is this place called? Alpha Funding? Oh, just 500 contracts above us now. Totally normal. They pulled it. Now 400. And they took it. Keep in mind, I wanted to be long back here. Sorry for you folks that were long. I told you if I was going to go long, it's going to start to pull back the market back. Lucid Black has consistency rule and funded. Okay, so which Lucid account should I take then? You guys aren't helping me on this one. Which are the Lucid accounts I should be trading? They all have payout caps. Like, you guys are nuts. They all have payout caps. Lucid Flex still has payout caps. Pro has payout caps. They all have payout caps. So what does it matter if there's consistency in funded if they all have payout caps? Dude, I told you what was going to happen. I was going to go long, and of course. Which one has no cap? There's no Lucid account that has no payout caps. TPT has a 50K daily payout cap. They may catch the long down at 800. This is a 150 point long. This is unbelievable. No payout caps are a trap though. I disagree. TPT accounts are goated, dude. They're completely goated. You're out of your mind if you think payout caps are a trap. Well, it seems like we found the topping end of this range, that's for sure. For the time being, there are some people coming in with their offers. 6,900 is what we're pushing into in the S&Ps, and it seems like it just doesn't want to roll back over that level. A lot of defense there, a lot of Vixpiration defense at 6,900 in the S&Ps. There we go, breaking up and over. I think these are 1 day to pass. We'll find out here very soon. Anybody know if Alpha Zero are 1 day to pass? We're going for 25,000 to the upside. I'm pretty sure that these are 1 day to pass. We're looking for 996. 1 day to pass. Cool. 996 on the print is what we're looking for in these accounts. And these are not trailing drawdown, which is lovely. So shorts are getting destroyed right now. So we need 60 more handles here. 60 more handles to bring us to 979.50 is a level of concern. Uh-oh. I don't like that. 979.50. Dude, look at this. We have it literally mapped out. That is a tragedy. I hate when I run into my own levels. That's annoying. Come on. Blow through that level. We didn't like it in the first place. See if it can get through 979.50 here. It's definitely a level of resistance. I don't like it. I hate when we run in our own levels and they work, especially if we're long and we're looking for 16 more points. Just 16 small points. We're not asking for a lot, NASDAQ. You've already ran $1 trillion. Let's see if you can give us a couple more here. Wouldn't that be funny if this is the topping point? The rejection is at 979.50, all because it's our magical level. Done for the day. Was trading 5 micros at a time. Only today, baby. 1K per account. Let's go, baby. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. We are in that next zone of consolidation if we don't break out this 979 halves level. There it goes. We just pop through it. It's trying to hold the push. A lot of defense coming in right at that level. It's running out of steam. Truly. If we can break out above 90, it'll go for that target that we're looking for. Again, target is, what did I say? 996 halves. We're very close to getting it. This would be my first alpha account that I pass. It would be incredible. My computer is crashing. Uh-oh, that's not good. Some 90 defense, but we should just get right through that. There we go. Push it up. There we go. Bang. We are past. Alpha 0. Let's go. Alpha futures. I think they're 20% off right now. Mr. Ripsmod. 25,000 on the print. Beautiful. This thing is motoring, dude. It's still just going. Like, this is unbelievable, to be honest. It is running like a hot tamale. We are through 6,900 as well. We are seeing a lot of green in equities. The next level to watch would be at 27 and a quarter. 25,000, 27 and a quarter. And then beyond that, it's anybody's guess what could happen. Anybody's guess. President Scheinbaum is speaking right now. Let's see if we can get any push up towards that 27 quarters and above. Watching here on any kind of pullbacks. See, there's a lot of kerfuffles up here. That's the only concern. A lot of kerfuffles. Let's see how it plays out. Currently firing into some lower bids here. And holding. There we go. Nice little push up there. Thank you, Bookmap, for freezing. I love that. Love that about you. Let's see if we can hold this push any higher here. I'm looking for this to extend well above where we wicked at those 40s. Right now it is. Yep, it's trying. It's pushing. Yeah, it's really driving now. Still breaking out a lot of these orders here. We are holding above these 40s. I want to add into this strength for a wick above 50s now. Currently pulling back. Adding into these bids at 30. As long as 27 quarters hold, I like this. Right now, pushing right at 27 quarters. Nice retracement here. Seeing if we can get the juice to hold this back above that push of 40s. Should give us exactly what we're looking for. Still stronger bids are holding. 69.10 is holding in the S&Ps. We just need 40 to crack. Can 27s hold here? '27s are the line in the sand. Adding here for the 27 hold for the pushback to 40. Bookmap freezing. Watching this overhead supply. I gotta cut that. Let's see if we can get back in here. Watching right around 27 now. Fire has broken out in Iran, near the capital of Iran. We're still meandering around 27, so I still like this look. We have 5 micros on right now. I like this being a base line of consolidation for that charge back up towards 50. So I'm just trying to build a position right here. Seeing how hard they're slamming this, adding back into that here. Can we hold above 25,000? They're still selling that. I don't want to take it off too early, given that we might have this bounce at 25,000, which we're currently seeing. Seeing this auctioning back through the 20s would be very welcome here. Okay, watching. We need to see there's piercing through the 20s. Watching for this. Break of 20s to the upside, and then 27 for the break. Some bids are showing up. Very welcome. See if we get this break back above 27. Didn't hold the break of 20s yet. Watching here at the 20s again for a potential hold. All we need is that break of 20s, hold of 27, and then back towards 50. That's what I'm eyeing here. So coming underneath these 20s, some bids are showing up. A little pressure on the offer side. See if we can frame this a little bit better. Okay, back through the 20s, watching for this punch up. Adding into this buying pressure. Oh, I can't believe it rejected that hard. Fuck. Harsh rejection there. We could not hold that buying pressure above that 20. I thought for sure that was going to connect through those 27s there. We're still in this range. They're not holding on to that 20 push for the time being. If we break below these 20s, I got to trim that. I'm trying to trim that. What the hell is going on here? There we go. Trim that. Okay, back at 25. We held that push towards 25. Just trying to work around this 27 level again. Trying to get up to 15 contracts here. See if we can get this push up towards that 15 level. Okay, nice solid hold. Looking for 25 contracts here. A push through 20 is very welcome here. Up to 30 contracts now. We should have this blowing out towards 40s. Looking for that strength. And that hold of the bids above 27. Watching here. Can we hold that push through 27? It's all we're looking for, a push through 27 here. Can we hold that push through 27? Nice. Now we just need to hold that push. Do not like the rejection up towards 40. Remember, 40 is that key level. Right now, pushing back below 30. Can we hold 27 still? And for that exchange above 40 that we're looking for. It should connect. Starting to see that connection coming in just above 40. Watching here at 40s. We do not want to stall at 40s. We want a strong push through just like this. Very nice. Let's see if we can get this hold on that extension through. Oh my God, they're just killing it right when it gets to that 40 pull. We're trying to get it through that pull at 40 and then that extension all the way to 50. We just need those offers to get lifted up towards that 50 pull. So watching here again at 40. Okay, they just need to have a bigger, stronger pull towards 50 here. Like that. Perfect. Let's get through 45 now. It should push at those 50s. I mean, it really should. Okay, starting to layer. Oh my God, there's a huge seller at 45. Okay, make sure I'm clicked in the right box here. Can we get through that player at 45? That's the question. Okay, through 45, let's see that push now into those 50s without those offers coming in. Heavy amount of offers coming in. We're still pushing into it. They're getting consumed by these sellers on the offer, though. It really wants to fire through. Come on, Bookmap, don't die on me. It really wants to fire through above that 45 level. It's really trying right now. There's big, strong bids showing up. There's that push. Out. Bang. Jesus. Oh. Woo. Holy smokes. That one had me going. Golly. I almost didn't find the right button. If that would have slammed on me, I wouldn't have been able to close. I almost didn't find the right damn button. Good God. Who was with me on that one? WLs are mid. Jesus. Did you see, by the way, how helpful it was to have that 30% MAE on the screen? Did you see how helpful that was to have the 30% MAE on the screen? Do you see how helpful that was? I'm happy right now. The opening kick in. You're not wrong. Dude, we could have held for more, but God, the way that this tape has been moving has been so nerve-wracking, dude. Oh boy, howdy. Dude, if you think trading isn't stressful. So that's our total P&L now. We are at 37,000 on our road to $1 million. We drew down $37,000 today. That was insane. We're back to zero. Maximum adverse excursion is what that means. Isn't this like the exact P&L that we hit yesterday too? Oh, man, and she's going. She's going for more. 90% off an Apex right now, by the way. I got these on the last 90% off sale. I'm in for these accounts like $3,800. You can see on my screen whether I'm taking a buy or sell. I'm taking a buy on that pullback because we're showing such strong bids. I was just trying to trade around the MAE because if we got to flash down, I don't want to violate the MAE rule. And that's why it's so important to have it on your screen with wealth charts. How do you get ticks to move that fast? You turn it on the fastest speed. Oh, that was exhausting, dude. Exhausting. Holy hell. That was freaking exhausting, dude. MAE rule is 30% of your total available drawdown until you get out of that. Then it's your total profit on your account. Got to stick with it, dude. Got to stick with it, you know? Mike Z says, great morning, bro. See everyone tomorrow. Nice, brother. Dude, so we blew two sets of evaluation accounts. We blew our Lucid accounts, our Lucid Black evals, and we blew our Tradeify Select accounts. I think is what we did. We did work today. It goes from 30 to 50%. What are you talking about, bro? No idea what you're talking about. Not a clue what you're talking about, homie. Do. Oh, I feel good. Fucking jeez, dude. That was not easy. They were playing so many little tricks on us, too. MAE on Apex is always 30%, Broham. Don't spread any misinformation, please. It's 30%. MAE is available on wealth charts. So if you do your checkout, instead of selecting Rhythmic or Tradeivate, select wealth charts as your account. This is wealth charts that you see on your screen right now. My heart was racing watching that trade. It was, dude, I was into it, man. I was reading the shit out of that tape. I was just worried that they're going to pull some bullshit, and that Israel news came out, and not Israel, fucking Iran. That Iranian news came out, and it was just ridiculous. It goes to 50 when you pass the trailing drawdown. Let's go ahead and check the rules, shall we? Do. Boop, 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 boo. It does not. If the end of day profit doubles the safety net, if you double the safety net, you have to double the safety net. There you go. Sorry. Double the safety net. There was a fire near the Capitol building in Iran. Well, thank you. I learned something new today. Thank you for that. If the end of day profit balance doubles the safety net, traders may use a 50% drawdown limit instead of 30%. So it'll show up here on wealth charts. Thank you for that. No, you're right. I'm wrong, dude. Not your bad, my bad. I'm sorry. It's me. That's me, dude. Slowly getting rid of the euphoria from that trade and returning back to earth, but that was a nice pullback. If you go back and watch the stream, I was minding my 30% MAE rule, and that's why I covered and reopened the trade, right? I covered and I reopened the trade. That's why the 30% was extended on the next opening of the trade. I was adding into strength too. That's what made me hit the profit so hard. That was what, like a $40,000 or $50,000 trade, right? $50,000 trade on that. Jesus. Stressful, man. Golly, stressful. Yeah, that was a little trick. It was covering and reopening because the MAE rule exists for single trades. So I covered it as I was approaching the 30% MAE, because if we get a newsprint right there and I get hammered, then fuck, I'm buried, dude. I violated the 30% rule. What does my whoop say? Let's see, actually. I'll turn off Do Not Disturb. Oh, fuck my life, dude. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to do my journal. Let me do my journal right now. I didn't consume any caffeine yesterday. That's amazing. Yes, I did, giggity. Anybody who knows Whoop, that's one of the questions. Yes, I did. And it was lovely. Let's see. Okay. Cool, there we go. So let's see. Whoop says my heart rate is at 102. I mean, that's pretty high. Give the old lady a good stat. Dude, what? What are you talking about? Do I like the Whoop bands? Yeah, I'm on day... What day am I on here? I'm wearing this thing. I'm on day 486. 486 DX66 with 4 megabytes of RAM. You know what, folks, fellas, ladies, gentlemen, I really don't want to trade anymore given how fucking poorly I traded. Remember, just a little recap here. A little recap on my trades. This is my Alpha Zero. Basically got lucky because I caught the run. This is, well, wait, what? Oh, because I deleted the accounts already. These were my Lucid Black. They're gone and deleted the accounts. So those hit max loss, and then my Tradeify Select hit max loss. So it was a challenging day for the evaluation world for me. I don't feel great about it. Obviously, I was wrong in all of my reads. If we're looking, I mean, look, here are my trades. I was just trying to get this to roll, and it didn't. Got fucked there, and then longs here, it got dumped on, then shorts, and then it got ripped on. It was just classic bullshit trading, just garbage trading. And I'll never shy away from that. Like that knuckle fuck that was chuckle fuck piece of shit that was in here that was like, you don't ever show your red. We do. Yes, we do. We always show our red. And I'm not ashamed of it. And I'll always be the first one to tell you that, you know, when I'm out of the pocket and I'm not trading well, this is what it looks like. I mean, it's pretty clear what my trade ideas were. My trade ideas here were shorting for a break lower, and we got fucked on. And then shorting again, got fucked on, moved to longs, got fucked on, moved back to shorts, got fucked on. I literally traded in the exact trapping moments of the market, right? Every single trade I took was exactly where you get trapped in these types of markets. And I'm not ashamed to show that. I'm a momentum trader, and I'm going to get it wrong a lot of the time. So that's what happened today on the trades in my Tradeify accounts. I would love to show you the ones in Lucid, but they're pretty fucking similar. I mean, it was here in this that we got cooked, and then off the open we got cooked. So I'll never shy away from my losing trades, and I'll always explain what I'm doing and why I did it. Would I take the same exact trades and setups? I mean, I don't think that they were invalidated. And I'm trying to follow the momentum. And if you want to argue about, you know, whether or not this trade idea was valid, I mean, it looks like it was. I opened long here, and I think I was open long here, and I got stopped out. Open long here, got stopped out. Open long here, got stopped out. Went short, and then got stopped out on that long. So, you know, it's just trading, folks. That's how it goes. It's going to be good and bad, and sometimes you're going to misread the market. Evaluation accounts, I'm a little bit more loosey-goosey on. I don't mind spending the fees that it costs for the evaluation accounts. And my goal, of course, is to rush these things, given that, you know, this is my 12th year of trading. Once I get to the funded level, I trade them a little bit more seriously. Obviously, when I'm trading my Wealth Charts accounts, this means something to me because I want to get that $60,000 payout. I really do, and I'm going to try my best to trade around the price action that I'm given. And when we have a squeeze like that, I didn't see a finality of that squeeze. And in fact, when I see people that are being displaced on the tape like we did, that to me clues me in that the squeeze isn't over. So I'm trying to target that. And even though we took drawdown, it's okay. It's okay to take drawdown. It's okay to stop out. As long as you stick with your trade idea and you have enough. I mean, I had so much more drawdown. I had when I looked at it, I was like $4,500 per account. That's $90,000 worth of drawdown. I did draw down about $30,000 and still had $90,000 of drawdown available. So it is what it is. That's my trading today. I'll always keep it real. Did you violate the 30% rule today, bro? No, you can go back and watch on my screen. There was one time when we were very close to it and I cut that trade, right? how do you take that now? How do you feel? How you feel? I don't understand the question. The follow-up questions I don't understand. How do you take that now? If you look at the trades that I was taking live on your screen, you can see the 30% MAE line was never violated, right? It's their rules. Those are their rules, and we have to play by the rules if we want to get a payout. Look, if I can get paid $60,000 for investing $3,800 in these accounts, by the way, Apex 90% off, code RIPS, obviously, 90% off $75 PAs. If I'm going to get a $60,000 payout for paying $3,800, that to me is a great ROI. If I can get 2 payouts, that's a tremendous ROI. Do you suggest wealth chart over trade evade? I would have no idea how close I am to violating the MAA rule, but it won't be for everybody, right? It won't be for everybody. The reason why I like using wealth charts is that I can clearly see the 30% MAA rule, and I know that Apex is really cracking down on that. The 30% line is only available on wealth charts. How would you trade if you didn't have a heat map? Exactly how I used to with the time and sales, which was a fucking headache because it doesn't show you in the past and you have to commit things to memory, and it's very fucking, like, especially with NASDAQ, how hard it moves. You have to remember certain areas of price, and there's also certain DOMs that you can use that will leave things behind. I just prefer trading on Bookmap because it keeps everything kind of concise. It's so hard for me to put it into words in English right now what I'm trying to ask. Try your best, man. So the thing to do for MAE is cancel trade and get back in right away. Depends, right? We're not like, guys, we're not looking to exploit, right? We're not looking to exploit prop firms. We're looking to trade around their rules. So if the rule is a 30% MAE rule violation, we want to close the trade as we're approaching that. And the only reason I closed it was not because I didn't believe in my longs, which ended up being more valid. I would have actually made more on the trade because my average was better than where I rejoined the trade. But I'm worried because we had Iranian news coming out and we can have a wick down on that would get me violating that 30% MAA rule. That's it. So the 30% MAA rule is 30% of my drawdown, which is $6,500. So it's $1,950 per account per trade. It works out to be about a $40,000 drawdown in each trade. If you would violate the 30% rule, what would you do the next day is how to approach that. Trade normally. Literally trade normally. I'm trading as normal as I can. So the high, dude, I love these levels too. Wealth Charts actually created these levels in Wealth Charts for me. I'm not joking. They created this levels add-on, this indicator for me. I spoke at a Wealth Charts platform and they created this indicator just for me and for our community, which is so cool. Anybody have any other trading related questions? I think I've talked ad infinitum about all of my trading today. I'm happy to go over more, but I am exhausted from trading today. From my poor performance across my evals to my good performance, what I thought was good performance in my Apex Wealth Charts accounts. Last time I used Wealth Charts about a year ago, their chart sucks. A lot has changed. They have been they're working on right now creating a prop firm version where you can actually, I don't want to have any spoilers, but they're going to be creating something where you can click and drag your stops and TPs. Why are you such a good trader? Some would argue that I'm not. There's a lot of people on YouTube that would argue otherwise. This guy sucks. He's ass. He only made 3,000% last year on his $100,000 personal live account. He's ass. He's terrible. Can't you click and drag the TP and SL already? Not in Wealth Charts that I'm aware of. No. Does AMP require data feed if you have TradingView Premium to trade? If you're asking that question, I don't think you should be trading a live account. Always, always, always pay for data feeds. They should be completely nominal to your cost overall for trading. You can? So they must have just added that. That's something that we talked about on my last call with them. They said within 2 weeks. I can't believe it's there already. Guys, I'm talking about dragging in Wealth Charts. Wealth Charts, Wealth Charts, guys. Wealth Charts, Wealth Charts. I'm not talking about Project X. I'm talking about, this is Wealth Charts, not TradingView. You are talking about Wealth Charts? I had no idea. Oh, you can on mobile. Yeah, they created a whole new mobile version. Okay. What do I know? I'm just the messenger. Blew my funded TPT account today. Had the right trading ideas, but the wrong entries. Got tilted in revenge trading. Put on more size to make up the loss, and I blew it. I mean, I was trading my evaluation accounts like that, so I feel you, brother. Today's price action was fucking terrible, and then it wasn't. Today's price action was incredibly bad, and then incredibly good, and then back to consolidation and trash. Cycling Grandpa says, appreciate the transparency, Rips. Good and bad. Great stream today. Thanks, man. I don't know where the rumor comes from that I'm not transparent, but I literally show absolutely everything that I do every single day. I don't shy away from anything. You get what you get. I trade in front of you guys. I don't know how I could possibly hide red trades on a live stream. I don't know how that's possible. I've traded real money where I've lost $200,000 in front of people. I had a $900,000 round trip where I was down $450,000 and made $450,000. I mean, I'm as transparent as they come, but apparently there's still people that don't think otherwise. But I traded a live account all last year only to get heckled by people on Twitter about fucking nonsense. I will have good days. I will have bad days. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't advise that you copy any of my trades. I just try my best with what I have, and that's me. I've been trading for 12 years. I try to share that experience with everybody on every single live stream. I try my best to talk you through the psychological aspect of trading, which I think is far more important than setups. And that's what I offer you guys every single morning. And it costs you a lot. I know. It's free. In short, from 25,058, stop in the money, 75 ticks. Way to go, Filthy Rich. Let's go, baby. You pay $4.99. I forgot. Yes, you pay the Kick fee of $4.99. By the way, Kick is free. You don't have to pay for Kick. All right, folks. Any other questions here on YouTube? I'm going to cut the YouTube stream and just stream over on Kick right now because we're wrapping up trading for the day. Again, we lost evaluation accounts on Tradeify, lost evaluation accounts on Lucid Black or Lucid accounts. We passed Alpha Zero, which I've never done before, so we'll be trading a funded account there. I got to learn the rules for the funded account. And then we made money on wealth charts. Obviously, this is what I'm most proud of because this is day 3. Day 3 was spooky, man. Day 3 was fucking spooky. Spooky. Very spooky. So, I'll catch you YouTubers at 6 p.m. tonight for Globex. If you want to continue watching the stream, I'm going to be over on Kick. Take care, everybody. I'll see you guys at Globex. I'll see you folks on